best lead the country? I mean, Najib or Anwar, based on, or any other leader that you say would fit the bill?
I mean,
based on your experience as a pollster as well, looking at reactions from the public.
I mean, the public, we're talking from the public standpoint, right? I think the public doesn't have enough information about what Anwar is up to. Partly because in the polling that we've done, we find that only about 40% of the public has access to alternative news. That's much lower than, say, internet access. Because not everybody who has internet access use it to go and read portals, to read news. And so there is an imbalance in terms of how the public can assess leaders. So if you ask me, my opinion in terms of what the public, who the public feels could do a better job, it's more likely that the public will choose Najib because there's more news about him doing things, and a lot of the news is very positive, you know, and so they have a more positivized view of Najib as opposed to Anwar, whose public views of him that's carried at least in the mainstream is always about him being burdened with one legal predicament after another, you know, and people accusing him of this and that on an almost daily basis. So so in the public eye, certainly Najib looks better because he's not encumbered by all kinds of issues. We know that respondents are less likely to say something that they feel is socially undesirable. For example, saying bad things about a leader. So there are cultural traits like that. So leaders in power in the ruling party tend to have an exaggeratedly high number. Leaders in the opposition will have a lower number, and the lower number stems from many reasons. For example, just simply lack of awareness, or sometimes fear. You know, fear plays a factor as well in political aspects of the polling. It merely reflects the point that many people, at least these 2/3 of the Malaysian public or the voters, agree with what the PM is saying or is trying to do, not necessarily agreeing with his political choice, or will end up giving their vote to him. So the votes that he will gain is, I think, perceptibly less than his approval rating. I think in the context of who will be better, a lot of things will change as we go closer towards an election campaign period, because during the campaign period things become intensified. A lot of the disadvantages of the opposition, they will begin to narrow the gap because the level of activities go up and so on. Then maybe you will see a situation where it closely reflects the current political situation, you know, only slightly in favour of Najib if one considers East Malaysia as well. But the opposition, you know, comes in not far behind, and things can quickly change in the course of events, or events or issues that are being brought up.